did a full hour show with no sports.
Yeah. I mean, and it's great. It's a learning experience. As I told you, day in, day out, every time you ask me, what's this week's criticism, or if I sit here and I tell you that I'm better, I'm doing a disservice to myself because every day you can get better. It's never you can never stop learning because this world revolves every day it changes. The circle of life changes. Y'all generation is different than mine, so it's like always a change that you're trying to incorporate into everything.
Oh yeah, Jordan. I'm gonna ask you a slightly different question, but I think people have answered. Well, how do you think mental health has affected people?
Like in different ways. It's different for everyone.
Like, can you elaborate at least one, or maybe one way you think it affected people the most?
For people with like big corp jobs that have to go outside.
Yes, anybody, a kid, business owner, anybody.
So, like I was saying, for like people who have to go to work, it was probably even harder for them because now they don't even go in anymore. And now they're calling them back in. Mm-hmm. So it's like they've gotten so used to being at home. It's so much harder to go back into the workplace because traffic's getting worse. It's just different for everyone. Like for me, it's just I've just gotten so used to being a homebody now that trying to go out just seems it's too much now. It's like that's a lot of work.
I totally get that. On to our second question. No, Imani. I'm gonna start with Imani and go around the table like we've been doing. What is ways you think people can improve their mental health? You can talk about your own experience or just in general.
Go outside. Whoops. Go outside. Talk to someone about it. Take deep breaths. For me, for my mental health, it would get really. My mental health got really bad during freshman and sophomore year because I was virtual, and I would try to take breaks, and I explored that during quarantine. I really liked coloring, so I would try to color to ease my mind off of it,
That's good.
or play soft music that I like. Yeah.
That's a good way. Why you said them?
Oh yeah. I guess we.
It's alright.
I guess Cole can go next.
Okay. I think it really affected a lot of our mental health because, like I said, sometimes being in a shelter that could really affect a lot of things and even our mental health in general because it could really try to just screw ourselves up to the point where we feel like it has screwed us all up, like I said. But what I'm trying to say is that I feel like it really had a big effect on us, and I think that the mental health on all of us, it really impacted and even made more of a problem for us. And I think that a lot of people were just under, like I said, just under shelter that they didn't want to be in. But for me, what I want to do for my mental health, I want to talk it to a trusted adult because sometimes you talk to the wrong adult, it lead you to bad situations. But that's not the point. The point is that if you go to a trusted adult and tell them how you're feeling, they can help you get out of that monstrosity, and it can really, really improve on your mental health if you just keep trying to just go to a trusted adult and just make sure that you're being taken care of, especially take care of yourself, the people around you. But I just think that that's what we need right now is to take care of each other after post COVID.
Mrs. Jaggers, is there anything you want to add?
I think that Cole is so right. You have to get trusted people, and I think that's a key. Trusted, because you're right. Every one that talks to you does not mean that they have wisdom or that they're giving you good advice. And then when it comes to the mental health piece, I think it's always good to make sure, see if you can get professional help. Seek professional help, even if you have your general practitioner, but then you also can ask them, hey, do you know someone you can refer me to? Or, you can do those kinds of things. So I think that, to me, youth are the ones that get the worst. Um, it's almost like you all don't really look into that as much, getting mental health help. And you all need it quite a bit, because I believe that that's something that will keep you from feeling like you have to do something drastic. Because a lot of times when things happen in your life, they're things only for a short time, but you make some decisions that affect you for the rest of your life. And that's a problem. Don't do something now based on your situation now that will affect you forever. So always remember that.